So this is where my life is right now. I just work, pay bills, eat food, and watch Pop the Balloon. The funny thing is, I didn't even realize that this was a real dating show. Towards the end of last year, I started seeing clips circulating on IG and people making fun of them and all that kind of stuff. But I didn't know this was a real dating show. I just thought it was a skit. And I'm not sure if the contestants that go on this dating show, they're giving a pep talk prior to walking out on this platform and they seeing all the potential dates or potential suitors. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. I think if you're one of those people that just don't take rejection well, then you should never, ever go on this dating show, like, ever. I know when I first saw this, I was thinking, damn, that looked like a buffet line. That looked like a buffet line full of beautiful black women, right? And it is. But what they won't tell you is majority of the women that are standing in that line right there, they might not want your black ass. Now, don't get me wrong. I have seen episodes where some of the men on here, they seem like they're very shallow. They're very superficial and only, judging by looks and not really giving some of the women a chance either. But most of the episodes that I've seen so far, it's always been majority women. To me, it just seems like they're being extremely picky. And based on what I've seen so far, they're always giving like shallow or just stupid reasons not to date a person and give them a chance. Like this woman standing right here, she was on a previous episode of Pop the Balloon, and what happened was she matched with a guy, they went out on a date, and she said it didn't work out, so she came back to the show and got back in line. Dude got to her, this dude standing right here, he was just like, well, you were already on here before, you know what I mean, and went out with some other guy or whatever, I'm good. I just want to see what these other contestants are about, so I'm good. So he popped her balloon. The woman with the pink dress on right here, she rejected this guy right here because he was wearing a dangling earring. She said, I don't date men who wear dangling earrings. Notice the dangling earring. The second lady standing in line, she rejected him because she said she don't date men who wear colored contact lenses. And they noticed behind his glasses, he was wearing colored contact lenses. And it was like, nope. Dude, that is a dumb reason not to give this dude a chance. As if he can't just take the contact lenses out. Yeah, I don't think we're compatible because you don't have enough bass in your voice. She told him that they weren't compatible because he needed to shave the back of his head and also he had chapped lips. She was like, yeah, you got chapped lips and you need to shave the back of your head. I don't think we're compatible. The girl with the black dress on told this guy she didn't want to date him and she didn't feel like they were compatible because of his beard. She said, you need to line up your beard. I was turned off because your beard isn't lined up. By the way, it was nothing wrong with his beard. It just sounded like it's just an excuse not to give him a shot. The tall girl right here wearing the orange, she told him that he was too short. She looked like she's probably about 5'9", maybe 5'10". So that I get, like usually tall people, they prefer like taller women, they prefer to date a taller man. So there's nothing wrong with that. But she's like the only person in this whole lineup that I would give a pass to. Everybody else in the line, they was pretty hard on this dude for no reason. I don't think that we're aesthetically compatible. I mean, there's really no other reason. I just don't think that we're aesthetically compatible. They say that a lot on the show. And then right after she rejected him, he told her that he liked her Cam Newton hat. He's like, hey man, I'm from the South. Cam Newton's from the South. He rocks exquisite hats. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I like your Cam Newton hat. And then she popped her balloon because she thought the comment was rude. But yet everyone that was standing in that line, they laughed at the joke. Look at the women standing in line. You see how like they're all smiling? Like they were all laughing at the joke. But that's why she popped her balloon. She was like, yeah, I just thought that was mean. You could have said Alicia Keys. You could have said India Irie. Why it gotta be Cam Newton though? It's like, hey man, Cam Newton's from the South. He wears exquisite hats. Hey, Cam Newton hat. If you thought it was offensive, why would you be smiling and laughing that hard if you thought what he said was that offensive to her? And he never said she was ugly or anything. He just said, I like your hat. Maybe it's just me, but I think maintaining your composure and your confidence in the midst of everyone popping their balloons as soon as you arrive is overlooked. Because it does happen a lot. I've seen episodes where dudes walked out, and I guess if the women, they're not physically attracted to the guy, they'll just pop their balloons immediately. If I thought I was at a range and somebody was in the background just letting off. Because all you hear is just all of this popping all at once. And the dude sitting there, this is right at the introduction. Like the dude is standing there with the host trying to introduce himself so they can get a better feel for his personality. And they didn't even give dude a shot. They just thought they popped the balloons as soon as he walked out there on the platform. But I don't know. If I went on Pop the Balloon, they would probably reject my black ass too. They'll find a reason to reject me. It was like, oh, I don't like your beard. You need to line your beard up better. You got the big Jackson 5 nose. You need to shave the back of your head better. Maybe I need to shave the back of my head better too. I don't know. Plus I have baggage. I have kids. I'm in my 40s. I probably have to date somebody that's close to my age group, because I don't think a younger person would probably go for somebody, a guy in his 40s that has kids anyway. Because, I want to be able to find a potential partner and share these life experiences for the first time. So I don't think it's very realistic for a woman in her 20s to want to date a guy in his 40s that's probably divorced or have children from a previous relationship, because they want to find somebody where they could just start from scratch. Because I want to find somebody and experience these things for the first time with that person, which I get. So I would never hold that against a person because, I've already experienced both sides. I think I'll just stick to watching for the moment. I don't think I'm going to be going on Pop the Balloon anytime soon.